Now, for those of you that are long-time viewers of the channel, you know that I watched Styxhexenhammer religiously back in the day. He was one of the many content creators that I would watch alongside the Young Turks, alongside Jimmy Dore, Sargon of Akkad, Styx. Like, they were the people that I would watch from both the left-leaning and the right-leaning political spectrum in order to find out what's up. Like, are there any interesting news that I'm missing? Is there anything else that I haven't covered? And the reason I stopped watching Styx was the reason that I stopped watching all the other content creators, because I was being accused of plagiarism. It's kind of difficult when you're watching a guy and he's making a good point. It's like, well, if it's a good point, it's a good point, right? So then when you're covering the same topic, you feel like bringing it up. And I was like, all right, well, if that's going to happen, then I'll just stop watching these individuals. And recently, I looked back at Styxhexenhammer. I was like, well, how is it doing? And it's like this interesting title just pops on my screen. And it pops into the recommended videos. And I'm like, well, what? Like, latest ritual? Like I knew that Styxhexenhammer is a person that knows the occult. Like, I even talked to him about this in a live stream. But I thought it's more like an intellectual passion. You know, like studying the legends of Olympus. Like you're into finding out about Zeus and Poseidon, but like, you don't actually believe that Zeus and Poseidon are real, right? So, kind of like me studying voodoo magic. I actually did that. I was curious. But I studied it in the perspective of, like, what is the lore? What do people believe in? Papa Legba, that's interesting. Who is he? What are Loas? How are they supposed to be summoned? But, like, at no point would I believe that they're actually real. I believe that people believe that they were real. And I believe that the rituals that were described, like, people actually did try to perform them. You know, to sacrifice a chicken so that you too can put masa soul in a jar. You know, like, that's true. Like, some people generally must have believed that. Like, I never believed it myself, right? So when I heard that Styx is into the occult, I thought that it's like an intellectual journey. And so when I see this title, it's like, after his latest ritual. Did he conjure some shit? Like, what happened? So I went on a journey of discovery. I went back in time on his YouTube channel, and I found out that he actually did have a very interesting saga. He had a very interesting quest, to the point where today I cannot tell if it's just a LARP or if he genuinely believes it. And like, people that watch his channel, like, please let me know in the comment sections. I'm genuinely curious. And so, apparently all of this started when he decided to go with Melody Mac on the Quartering's channel on a live stream. I found that very interesting because I know that Melody Mac is a very pious woman. She doesn't like eroticism in Asian video games, right? She doesn't like the ass cheeks video games. She's too pious for that. But for some reason, not pious enough so that she streams with the Satanist. Like, nothing wrong to stream with the Satanist, because I stream with Styxhexenhammer too. I don't know that if he qualifies as a Satanist, but given the fact that apparently he's summoning demons from the netherworld, I guess, like, maybe he is. Who knows? Like, but I would still stream with him. However, I was just baffled by the fact that Melody Mac did, right? So, like, I had to look at that 2 or 3 times to see if it's real. Apparently it is. Anyway, right, I digress. Turns out he gets arrested, right? And I remember making a video about that, because I wanted to raise awareness. Apparently, he got arrested for, domestic battery. Right, like domestic battery. And this comes at a time, you know, like, after the Johnny Depp trial, after a lot of Me Too accusations, like, many people will believe it. I wouldn't believe it either. Like, I'm looking at Styx, I'm thinking, like, if there's a case of domestic battery, like, he would probably be the victim. Like, he doesn't look like the batterer, you know, but apparently, I was wrong. Many other people were wrong. Turns out that he got found guilty. It is what it is. You know, what can I say? I don't know what actually happened. I wasn't there. I didn't really look into it. But this is important for context, right? It's important for context. The reason I'm saying this is that apparently he makes a video saying that the prosecutor investigating his case has blown his brains out. Like, what the fuck? I'm not kidding. Stop laughing. Like, this is serious. Apparently, that actually did happen. I know it escalated from 0 to 11, but it's like, what the fuck? You know, like, you're watching Styx's video, and he just casually drops that. And then he says, like, funny that is, and he implies that he performed chaos magic in order to make it happen. And then goes into detail and explains what chaos magic is. Look, I'm not going to fuck with that shit. It's like, I have a friend of mine that's a Blizzard artist. And he told me that he too messed with that shit. You know, like found the spell book, did that thing, and the next day the guy got fired. And after that, he's not touching that. I'm a superstitious person. I'm from Eastern Europe. If you can do chaos magic, like, please don't jinx me, Styx. I'm serious. Don't jinx me. But that was like one of the things, right? So like I thought that it was a LARP. But it's like if you have a prosecutor on your case for something that you did, like, don't you think it's a little bit too much, the punishment? You know, whatever. It is what it is. Now, he also says that he summoned a demon, like he made a pact. So people tell me he's not a Satanist. Well, he's a warlock then, right? Like, what do we call people that make demonic bindings? Like, do titles from Dungeons and Dragons apply? I don't know. But I would say it's a warlock, right? Apparently it's Stolas. Now, I have heard of Stolas. I think, like, he's the prince of astrology and herbal medicine. Am I wrong? Again, I'm with the voodoo. I'm with the Loas. I'm not with the satanic. I'm not with the Christian side of things, of cosmology, right? Not part of the Christian cosmology. I'm more of the voodoo. But yeah, it's the Stolas from Husband Hotel. Don't laugh. This is serious. I'm not kidding. It's on the mass timeline. These are public videos I'm talking about. Anyway, from his description of what happened in the domestic battery, I understand that he threw his phone on the bed, but then the phone bounced and it actually hit the lady next to him. That has to be Stolas' work. Styx, have you considered Stolas is using you? Like, no, seriously, like, what are the odds of that happening? Like, you throw the phone into the bed and it ricochets? Like, that's a trick shot. Even if you want it to happen, it's difficult to make, right? So, like, Stolas' work. Apparently, he has another video where he talks about how I think it was the state in which he is supposed to stand trial is now buried under a snowstorm. And again, it's the chaos magic. And it's like, dude, that's like controlling weather. That's a 7th level spell. 7th tier spell. Holy fucking shit. And so, you know, like now I see that another person has died. Like he's now a serial killer with the chaos magic shit. And it's like, is this a LARP? Or is he actually serious? I'm generally curious. Like, chat, you guys follow him a lot more than I do. Because I used to follow him. I'm not kidding. Like, every single day. I even talk to him. I think I'm still on good terms with him. Like, I've never offended him. We're still in good terms. I don't know, like, if he's upset that I'm making this video, but, like, I'm generally, like, baffled, because, like, YouTube recommended this to me. You see, 49 minutes ago. And these are, some of the comment sections that we get to see. As you, I think, like, this person is also in the occult, right? I don't know what sign this is. Seriously, I'm with the voodoo. I don't know this shit. With the pentagrams and the stars and stuff. I'm more with the chicken and the blood and the loas. Smoking all the spice did not give you powers. Well, why would you risk that, dog? Why would you risk... What if it did? Huh? Why don't you make the Pascal wager, dog? Like, if you assume he does have powers, you have nothing to lose. But if you think he doesn't, and you piss him off, what if he does? What if you're wrong, you know? Crazy 90-year-old man died. Must be dark and mysterious forces at work. I mean, dark and mysterious forces can work on people that are aged 90, you know? I'm just saying, like, look. If dark and mysterious forces work on young people, why wouldn't they work on old people? You need to rethink your thesis, Amsterdam. You need to think deeper. Anyway, right, very bizarre video. Like, I didn't expect to make this today, but like, I keep seeing these things in my recommended, you know, it's like you're scrolling, looking for Sabaton music, and all of a sudden a pirate claims that he has performed dark spells. You gotta click on that, right? Like, I mean, you gotta. Let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I will see you on my live stream. Take care.